Now, as we all know, Steinbeck was a man of many devices and symbols. The first device he used is a metaphor, and it's describing a truck becoming alive. It's like personification. The quote is, "The vertical exhaust pipe muttered softly, and the steel blue smoke hovered over its end." This personified the life of the truck. Another device he uses is an asyndeton. He utilized it in a way so he could describe the various uses of an old dirty cap. The quote is, "His gray cap was so new that the visor was stiff and the button was still on, not shapeless and bulged as it would be when it served for a while all the purposes of a cap. Carrying sack, towel, handkerchief." So obviously he's listing things that an old cap could do, and it makes Tom's new hat sound really awesome. A simile is used to describe how the truck driver chews tobacco, and this is important because we figure out what kind of person he is because he chews tobacco. The quote is, "The driver chewed as rhythmically, as thoughtfully as a cow." And as we know, cows do a little something like this. So the truck driver was slow, and he chewed his cud like a cow would. The dialogue was probably the most important part of the chapter. It really set up the scene that we were in. We could tell they were in the lower South because the way apostrophes were used to shorten words. "Course I ain't heard it lately," said the hitchhiker. "Long time," said the driver. So you can kind of get a feel that it's in the lower, undereducated America. Now on to the symbols. One important thing that the truck driver mentions to Tom is that he wants to get a degree in mechanical engineering. He's embarrassed that he's a truck driver, and he really has hope that he could someday become a mechanical engineer. And obviously, in the Great Depression, you're pretty much going to stay where you're at that point in time. If you're a planter, then you're going to be a planter for the rest of your life, and you're probably not going to make much money off of it. And thusly, how are you going to get into college? So it really foreshadows kind of a negative aspect on hopes that people during the Great Depression might have. This basically foreshadows misery for years to come. If you like this video, you should click up on the significance button to learn more about Grapes of Wrath.